We are back with Geno Reynolds. Thanks so much for being here.
And
he is ready to give you his real opinion. And yesterday, I believe you saw the movie, right?
Yeah, right after work, went to Spider-Man. Unfortunately, it wasn't as good as I'd hoped, but my gripes are really gripes of a fan and not gripes of a moviegoer.
You gotta be picky, right?
Well, they spent a lot of time telling a new origin story, which I didn't have a problem with. It's just they were telling the same story in a different way, and they wasted, I think, a little too much time on it. It was an hour into the movie before you even saw Spider-Man himself.
Wow.
Now, I know Spider-Man is the story of Peter Parker, and I understand that. But once again, we've had 3 movies where we know this stuff already. I think they could have started it a little later, maybe already had him been Spider-Man. But all in all, still a decent movie. The villain was a little weak. But all in all, pretty good movie still.
An hour before you actually saw him. Wow. So what do you think really is different about this movie than the previous?
Definitely, like I said, the way they handled the origin story. They spin it a little more on Peter Parker's parents, on why they left him, where the other movies just said, well, he's being raised by his aunt and uncle. And in this, yeah, he's being raised by his aunt and uncle too, but they show his parents taking him to the aunt and uncle, and they haven't even fully divulged why they left and in the manner they did. And I like where they're going with this. I do like the fact that the movie is going in a decent direction. I think the sequel, especially since the origin story is out of the way, it's going to be a lot better.
Well, we always appreciate your views. And real quick, you know, would you recommend it? Would you say?
Oh yeah, still go see it in the theater, especially if you're a fan of Spider-Man.
Okay, and I think they're even open today on 4th of July. You can find Gene on Twitter at The Real Geno.